All right, I'm gonna start lying to you guys so I spare your feelings.
Yeah, that I don't know how I feel about that lesson about it's okay to lie to your friends. That's kind of weird.
I'm gonna start lying to y'all.
I think the intention is more along the lines of from Pinkie Pie's perspective that sometimes friends might lie to you, but
I'm gonna just start lie to everyone.
It's not to hurt you.
Yeah, I think that's meant to be the lesson, even if it comes off as it's okay to lie to your friends.
I don't think it's okay. It's not that it's okay to lie to your friends. It's sometimes your friends care more about your feelings than about the truth.
Yeah. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to the Little
Hi, Internet.
Review. We just witnessed Secrets and Pies, which is the first, the first of a few episodes which leaked early, but we're here on Saturday morning to watch it the normal time anyway. Those of you watching live, I'm not sure how we're going to handle the future ones. We might do them weekly, or we might do them all at once. We really don't know yet. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. What did you guys think of the episode?
It was interesting.
It was fun.
It was very fun. Andrea Libman earned her paycheck.
Yeah, this episode had a lot of really funny moments, but at the same time, I felt like, I don't know, something felt off. Anybody else get that feeling?
It was an episode. But a good episode.
Probably. It felt a bit different.
I have
Rainbow
like
Dash.
the only notes I took down were negative, so I feel like I have to focus on the positive to counter that.
It only proves my point that Rainbow Dash is in fact the worst pony.
Oh, whoa!
I hate you.
Oh, you
Get out.
She made a lot of bronies.
Get out.
Everyone's
Get
Pinkie
out.
Pie is worse.
He's not wrong. Well, she did lie through the entire episode.
Applejack hasn't apologized in what, 4 or 5 seasons now? I'm still waiting for that apology from last roundup.
Get over that. No one cares.
He's not apologized.
No, we're
for
still
that
waiting.
long.
She has not apologized for lying to
Yeah,
Pinkie Pie.
that's
She
what got
broke
me.
a pinky promise.
Also, I have
buddy.
Also, I have one question.
What?
Pinkie before this episode?
You keep cutting out.
Has Pinkie Pie ever made a pie before this episode?
Probably, but it is a good question. This
yeah.
episode kind of makes that out to be a normal thing.
Applejack is the only one I've seen that ever made pies.
Yeah.
Somebody's complaining that Josh Hamilton should be fired or something.
Don't read the comments. Not while we're live.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It is kind of weird how this episode kind of sits in its own universe where Rainbow Dash hates pies and Pinkie Pie makes pies constantly. It's like someone just looked at the name Pinkie Pie and she must make a lot of pies. Like,
yeah.
Is Josh Hamilton new? I gotta look that up.
I don't think he's new. I think he made like a couple episodes.
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
It's the nasty pie.
Oh yeah, well that's at the end. We'll get to that.
The nasty patty.
But Pinkie Pie, made all these pies.
See what I did there?
No, what flavor is it? Pie flavor.
All right. By the way, really quick, Josh Hamilton did Parental Guidance, Triple Threat, and then today's episode.
Parental Guidance. It was pretty good. That was a pretty good. episode.
Triple Threat sucked.
So it seems like this writer kind of goes back and forth.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Which one was Triple Threat about?
That was when Ember and Thorax both visited at the same time.
I liked that one.
That one
I liked this writer.
Yeah, I didn't hate that one. I don't know.
You know what was weird? That Pinkie Pie was handing out all these pies, and Rainbow Dash is like, "Oh, I like the pie," throws it away, and keeps on doing the same thing, and it becomes an instance where Rainbow Dash is like kind of lying to Pinkie. I mean,
that was pretty much
that was
the whole
premise.
plot of the episode. That was the plot, drummer.
That was, this is the element of loyalty, and you're not showing loyalty.
She's not the element of honesty.
That's the point. Yeah, she was showing loyalty by like sparing her feelings. That's kind of what the premise was.
I like the separation of loyalty and honesty, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Because like loyalty does not explicitly mean honesty. Loyalty means like that you're willing to do anything for someone, even if it's say their pies are amazing and you don't like pie.
Huh.
Well,
actually, AJ was only in this episode to get Pinkie Pie to make apple pies, which Applejack has made in the past.
All right, really quick.
That
On
was
to the
only in this review,
screenshots
that
of the OC. We need to talk about that for a bit.
John Dash?
No, we need to bury it with fire.
Where did this
That
come
looks
from?
like weird drawing that you would see on DeviantArt.
So for anyone who's like watching, like who might have even in the future who forgot like this even happened, like this is just one of Pinkie Pie's fantasies of like Rainbow Dash is evil, shooting lasers out of her eyes, destroying pies, but like it comes out of nowhere.
There's one person in this
Fairly
fandom.
Odd Parents, like anti-fairies.
There's one person in the fandom who's saying my OC is now canon.
I think it's just how Pinkie Pie is jumping to like conclusions and such.
Yeah, we're calling it OC, but it's not really OC. But it's weird. It's like designed differently. It's like redrawn all jagged edgedly, and Like, what
It
is
looks
this?
awful.
It needs a name
It
or
looks
something.
like-
Count Dash. It's
Welcome
Count
to
Dash.
original characters.
It looks like hundreds of OCs.
It's like a hand-drawn OC in
God
paint,
of
actually,
OCs.
because it's only
Rainbow
straight
Dash's
lines.
evil brother,
Count
cousin,
Dracula.
second removed, twice sisters.
I don't
Former
understand
roommate.
it. There's like a
Dracula.
story here.
Yes.
I'm not kidding.
Well,
Count
I'm pretty
Dracula.
sure you'll get the story if you go on fanfiction.
Yeah, FimFiction has some on her already.
Fiction.net.
Jagged
Anyway.
Rainbow Dash looks lovingly into Rainbow Dash's eyes.
Oh, stop!
You said it was on
and
FimFiction.
shoots
It's there now.
and shoots lasers into her heart.
Oh, get out.
Oh, so here we have a
Destroy
scene of Tank being locked in the basement, force-fed a bunch of pies.
Yes.
No.
That was amazing. I feel so bad for him.
Okay, so that's not exactly what's happening here, but it's still pretty funny.
But Twilight, or
Close
not?
enough.
Did I just call Turtle Twilight? Okay,
I'm
Turtle.
flattered.
My
He looks pretty
question
happy.
is, Turtle. You know a lot about turtles, so
Yes, I do.
is that a real? Is that a real like
What
turtle
was the
itis?
disease?
I
I
forgot
wasn't
what
paying
it was.
attention.
It was like a sick.
laughing
It was a
about cancer.
sickness. It was a
No.
sickness.
No, it's not a real thing. I mean,
Okay.
you can make a turtle sick if you feed it stuff it's not supposed to eat, but it's not the name for it.
But can a turtle actually eat a real pie?
Yeah, if you give it to it.
Okay.
So I like this moment where Pinkie Pie was standing on a bunch of pies and said, "Oh no, the only way you can save me is by eating all these pies." And then Rainbow Dash just flies up and saves her.
I love
Like
the
that
music
kind
for
of-
that part.
That
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
I
like
forgot you could fly.
defying expectations, anti-joke sort of thing's pretty funny.
No, did you like hear the music for that bit? It just goes like dun 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 dun.
Oh, and we got lots of good faces from Pinkie Pie, of course. So
Of
I
course,
feel like
what's
this is
he
one of
on?
those episodes where, on the whole, it felt a little off. I don't know how to describe it beyond that, but individually, it had a lot of really good moments, and that's really what makes the
Yeah.
show for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show. It was a good episode.
You're a good episode.
All right, are we ready to jump into individual ratings and reviews?
I think,
We're not even going to talk about how Pinkie Pie's secret cave is back,
or about how it's all
Or her
secrets
to
and ties
detect
with
the
the
pie.
It's
Or
the
how-
Bat Cave. It's the
or
Pie
how
Cave.
Spitfire ran into Pinkie Pie, but yet Pinkie Pie was the only one that was.
Injured.
No,
Oh,
it's
actually,
all-
there's
it-
one thing I want to. Well, maybe I can save it for my review. All right. You want to go ahead, Drummer Shy?
Yeah, sure. This episode was okay. I enjoyed it. I like Pinkie Pie's expressions and Rainbow Dash being butthead that she is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this episode an 8 out of 10. It was okay.
8 out of 10.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 is alright.
It was alright.
Like 8 out of 10. It was all right. It had problems, but it was
That's
like
a high
an
rating,
8.
you know. All right. I'll take it. I'm next, but I'll wrap things up. So, Magma Master, what did you think?
I liked the episode. Maybe as a whole, with its plot, it wasn't the most impressive, crazy good episode. But with this show, there's just one thing an episode has to do for me to like it, and that is entertain me. And on that, this episode delivered. 8 out of 10.
Oh, everyone get on the 8 train. Shady Games, what did you think?
See, that
Break
review
the
was actually
combo?
good.
I thought it was a nice episode. It was quite enjoyable. The only problem I had with it was like the end. Like I was expecting Rainbow Dash to apologize, but like the whole your feelings matter to me and all that. It's good, but it felt like it felt like they were kind of delivering it wrong. I don't know how to say this, but Rainbow Dash should have apologized, in my opinion.
Didn't she?
And
Didn't she?
Yeah, didn't she?
I didn't
She
hear
did.
it. I didn't hear it. I
She did.
might have missed it. I might have
He
missed
did
it.
apologize.
She did
I hope
apologize.
she
Yeah,
did.
that was the point of the nasty pie, wasn't it? That like
Yeah.
her saying that she was
I
willing
guess.
to eat a disgusting pie.
I guess.
Make up for
See that
Yeah.
at BronyCon.
Okay. On that
Maybe
note,
too.
on that note, I don't really have too many problems with it, other than to me, Rainbow Dash is still kind of worst pony for me.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Them be
ouch.
fighting words.
He's ruffling some feathers with that.
Careful, unpopular opinion.
Wait, I got my crappy
An
pie.
unpopular opinion on the internet. Who's ever heard of that?
Time to hang him.
Anyways, with that being said, I'll have to give this episode an 8.5 out of 10.
8.5? What? I thought you didn't like it.
I did like it. I said
give it an
I said I enjoyed it.
Oh,
I didn't,
I'll give it-
I
was
didn't
just
really
Rainbow
have
Dash,
anything.
so.
Then
bad.
I hate this episode. 8.5. This episode really
That's what-
sucks.
that's what
9 out of
Drummer said.
10.
The only thing I hate
That
about
was
it is
awful.
Rainbow Dash. How she lied
Ouch.
throughout the whole thing.
Fighting herds.
Jerk.
All right. Sonic Spook or Sonic Crew, whatever you're going by.
Yeah, Sonic Spook.
It's your turn.
It's not Sonic Spook. But I mean, honestly, really don't know how I feel about this episode. I mean, like there were some good moments in there, and but it's like Shay said, the ending. I wish it could have been got a lot more better. Instead of like, oh yeah, let's just hug it out. It's all okay. Like maybe that should have actually just ate a pie and then actually tell Pinkie Pie like how she feels about it. But I don't know. It's just I just wish there was more to this episode because episodes like this, there's not really much to talk about it. Like I watch it and it's like, oh, it's good, and that's just about it. I can't say anything else about it. But for this one, I'm gonna give this one a 7
All right.
out of 10.
7 from Sonic. Star Shadow, are you
No,
with us?
8's terrible. 7 is
Yeah.
meh.
Do I sound
Thought you
okay?
were still in here.
It was all right.
What'd you think?
Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
Hit a little
All right.
but you're good.
I think that the story was okay, but it was a little boring to watch in general. But I did like the OC you're calling it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
All right. 7 from Star Shadow. Tootsie, you're next.
That was it?
What? That was longer
was
than some
short.
reviews, but it's your
That was a
turn.
short review.
You better
Okay.
beat it then. You got to do better.
Okay. I saw the leak, and so I was like pretty much synced up with you guys, but I had it on my computer. But anywho, I thought the episode was interesting. It was nice. It was really cool to see some flashback scenes from from the Rainbow Dash's birthday. I thought it was nice to see it from different perspectives because I thought those were just entirely pointless, but no, they actually had a purpose. It was cool to see the Pinkie Pie partying cave again, or whatever. What was it called? The party planning cave?
Yeah, I think so.
Party planning room.
You know, it was
Something
cool
like
how I liked how in the beginning it went from an investigation episode to trying to get Rainbow Dash to actually confess. So it felt more like a mystery episode than anything. But even though we already knew what the problem was, it still kept me entertained because I didn't know where it was going. One thing I guess I don't really have too many problems with the episode. I think the only problem I have is that was the moral just lie to your friends so you don't hurt them. No, seriously, was it? Because that's what I got from it.
Well, you cut out what?
Oh my gosh, it was the moral just to lie to your friends.
No, that's not a moral.
No,
To be
no, was it
honest.
just to
No,
lie?
review, not discussion.
Okay, well, another thing I had was another problem I had was this I think this is actually the first time I've ever seen Pinkie Pie make a pie. Like 90% of the time, it was always Applejack making pies. So I was kind of confused when Applejack went to Pinkie Pie's to make pies, which doesn't make any sense because Applejack made apple pies herself when she took him to the gala.
It's
So what would be
only
the point
her
of going to
name.
Pinkie Pie? So yeah, it's like, what was the point of it? I don't know. I give this episode maybe 6 out of 10. It was interesting.
Ooh, our lowest yet.
Interesting, but
You gave it an F.
All right,
not
Turtle
low enough.
Bane, what did you think of this episode that had one shot
Okay.
with Tank in it?
It had several actually.
Oh,
I
several.
counted. It did. Like there was the moment with the X-ray. There was the moment with the vet. There was his room, and then there was also the part where Rainbow Dash said he was sick.
Ah.
So several moments where Tank was in it. So therefore, 10 out of 10. That is the end of my review.
terrible.
Is that
No, seriously.
really?
Your review.
Seriously though, I really did like this episode. I thought it was interesting and enjoyable in a lot of ways. I liked the conflict. Of course, the plot wasn't super interesting, but the way the execution was done, it was interesting to see such a cartoonish character like Pinkie Pie freak out and imagine all the different scenarios and go through her version of Lesson 0. Which I guess this is her Lesson 0 2.0. Like Twilight had another Lesson 0. Where like they freak out and they hit their breaking point and they snap. However, at the end of it, the resolution was really kind of, this is a weird way to put it, it was really human. Like it was very, it was a very like real moment for them to go, hey, I'm mad at you because of this. And she goes, oh, I don't want you to be mad at me because of this, but I understand why. That's not why I did this. Like that was very non-cartoonish for them to do. But for my actual review score, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because I really did like it. But the
A
plot wasn't
cartoon
amazing.
show being cartoonish? Really?
It was not being
Pony-
cartoonish.
A show about ponies being human?
Human. No, no, get out of here.
Stop. All right, I suppose it's my turn. Like I said earlier, I like this episode, but I think what I brought up earlier was the pacing felt off, and I need to clarify what I really meant by that. And this is more of an observation than a criticism, but usually any kind of media, like a show, a TV, movies, whatever, would like have a slower beginning, kind of pick up pace, and then have the climax. Something happens, some reveal, some fight, some chase, something at the end happens. And here, this episode kind of goes up and down like a roller coaster, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. It starts off kind of slow, but then it picks up right towards the middle with that weird Rainbow Dash thing, like that just comes out of nowhere, and then you have a couple other shocking moments, and then at the end it peters off, and it's just kind of like, oh, I don't like pies, that's why I didn't eat any and lied to you about it. I thought there was going to be some big reveal that she was doing something with the pies, or she's allergic to the pies, or something else. And even the fact that she doesn't like pies could have been built up. Like, why aren't you eating my pies? Well, the matter of the fact is, and like a dramatic pause, I don't like diarrhea. Pies. Yeah, no, they could have built that up. It felt like she just, like, offhandedly remarked to Twilight, I think it was, I don't like pies. That just felt, like, weird.
That was the human part I was talking about. Like, it wasn't cartoony.
But then they go and have stuff like the nasty pie, which is, I guess, what we're calling it.
Super cartoony.
And I need to comment on that and how this episode kind of has more moments where they go for what I would call gross humor. It doesn't go all the way. It's not all out gross humor. But, like, with the Pinkie Pie's bloodshot eyes and then the nasty pie, stuff like that isn't stuff you see in the show a lot because I consider it gross humor. It's kind of in your face, like a tiny bit of what's that show? Ren and Stimpy, that kind of art style, but obviously not that far. I don't know. It just felt weird to me to be in this show. Not that I didn't like it. It's kind of an interesting direction.
We need more fart jokes.
Well, no, yeah, like even that's another example. They kind of had a subtle fart joke there with was that you, Gummy? Sort of joke. I mean, I don't have a problem with any of that. It just feels different to me as well. I suppose that's all I have to say. Like I said earlier, lots of great moments, funny faces, funny scenes. So I'm going to be giving this one a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, let's...
It wasn't a great episode. Give like a 5-minute rant about how terrible it was. 7 out of 10.
Well, no, I was making an observation. I wasn't trying to rant about what the problems were. Like I said,
yeah, that's his job.
Pretty much everything I mentioned can be a good thing if you like that sort of thing in an episode. I'm just observing how it feels different is all. But anyway...
Your rating is normal.
What? Yeah, I thought it was a normal episode. That's kind of a 7, 8 is kind of a normal rating for me,
all
actually.
Right.
But
ready for
yes, the average. Drum roll, please.
Oh...
We have like 4 people that gave it like an 8 out of 10.
All right, the average for the Low Side Live Stream review for Secrets and Pies is a 7.6. We'll just call it a 7.5. We'll round to the halves, I guess. Or actually, no, we usually round up. We'll call it an 8.
8. Woo!
Too high.
Combo breaker.
Too high.
Combo breaker.
All right. So
I believe it's
too high. Get your head out of the clouds.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our review. Be sure to tune in next time. I'm not sure when the next time will be because, like I said, the episode's leaked early, so we might just go ahead and finish them off, or we might wait weekly. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe at some point we'll talk about the movie or something, but either way, those of you that are watching the recording, maybe all that's up already. You can check it out now. Those of you live, I have no idea what to say to you. Just thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you next time, whenever that might be. And goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Go away. Get out of here. Go make a pie.